What if I told you that your kindness is the silent killer of your dreams? Yes, you heard me correctly, dream builder. Your kindness is killing your dreams. Now, before you think I've gone mad, hear me out. I'm not talking about genuine compassion or empathy. I'm talking about that habit of always saying yes, of putting everyone else's needs before your own, of staying quiet when you should speak up. I'm talking about trying to please everyone. That kind of kindness isn't really kindness at all. It's fear wearing a mask, and it's stopping you from reaching your full potential. Let me tell you a story. There was once a young woman named Kim. Kim was always known as the nice girl at work. She'd stay late to help others finish their projects. She'd take on extra tasks without complaining. She never said no to anyone. Everyone loved Kim, but deep down, Kim was unhappy. She had dreams of starting her own business, but she never had time to work on it. She was too busy being nice to everyone else. One day, Kim's boss asked her to come in on the weekend to finish a project. It was her niece's birthday, and Kim had promised to be there. But instead of speaking up, Kim said yes. She missed the birthday party, and her family was upset. That's when Kim realized something important. By always saying yes to others, she was saying no to herself and her dreams. Now you might be thinking, but isn't being kind a good thing? Of course it is. But there's a big difference between being kind and being a pushover. True kindness comes from a place of strength. It's about helping others while also taking care of yourself. It's about knowing when to say yes and when to say no. Let's talk about why being too nice can be harmful. 1, it leads to burnout. When you're always doing things for others, you don't have time to recharge. It's like trying to drive a car without ever stopping for gas. Eventually, you'll run out of fuel. 2, people might take advantage of you. If you always say yes, some people will start to expect it. They might even get upset when you finally say no. That's not fair to you. 3, you lose sight of your own goals. When you're busy meeting everyone else's needs, your own dreams get pushed to the back burner. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and before you know it, years have passed, and you haven't made progress on your own goals. 4, it can lead to resentment. Even if you don't realize it, always putting others first can make you feel angry or frustrated. These feelings can build up over time and affect your relationships. 5, you don't learn to set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are like invisible lines that protect your time, energy, and well-being. If you're always saying yes, you're not learning how to set and maintain these important boundaries. Now, let's look at another example. Think about a time when you agreed to do something you didn't want to do. Maybe it was going to a party when you were tired, or taking on an extra project at work when you were already busy. How did it make you feel? Stressed, overwhelmed, angry. That's the cost of being too nice. It's not just about missing out on things you want to do. It's about the toll it takes on your mental and emotional health. So how do we fix this? How do we stop being too nice and start standing up for ourselves? Here are 5 steps you can take. 1, learn to say no. It's just a small word, but it's powerful. Next time someone asks you to do something you don't want to do, Try saying, "I'm sorry, but I can't do that right now." It might feel scary at first, but it gets easier with practice. Here's a tip. You don't always have to give a reason. A simple, "No, I can't," is enough. If you want to soften it, you can say, "Thanks for thinking of me, but I can't this time." 2. Set boundaries. Think of boundaries like a fence around your house. They protect what's important to you. Maybe your boundary is not working on weekends, or not checking work emails after 7 p.m. Whatever it is, set it and stick to it. For example, you could tell your coworkers, "I don't answer work calls after 6 p.m. unless it's an emergency." This sets a clear expectation and helps you maintain a healthy work-life balance. 3. Make time for your dreams. Every day, spend at least 30 minutes working towards your goals, even if it's just brainstorming ideas or making a plan. Your dreams are important, and they deserve your time and attention. Try this. Set an alarm on your phone for your dream time each day. When it goes off, stop what you're doing and spend that time on your goals. It could be as simple as reading a book related to your dream or practicing a skill you need. 4. Practice self-care. This isn't selfish, it's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take time each day to do something that recharges you. It could be exercise, meditation, reading, or any activity that makes you feel good. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't a luxury. It's a necessity if you want to be truly kind to others without burning out. 5. Learn to be assertive. This means expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs in a clear and respectful way. It's not about being aggressive or mean. It's about being honest and direct. For example, instead of saying, "It's fine," when something bothers you, try saying, "I don't feel comfortable with that." It takes practice, but it gets easier over time. Now, you might be worried about what others will think if you start saying no. But here's the truth. People who truly care about you will understand. And those who get upset, well, they were probably taking advantage of your kindness anyway. Think about the people you respect most in your life. Are they pushovers? Do they say yes to everything? Probably not. They're likely people who know their worth and aren't afraid to stand up for themselves. Let me share another story with you. There was a man named John who always volunteered for extra shifts at work. He thought it would make his boss like him more and lead to a promotion. But instead, he got burned out, and his work started to suffer. His boss didn't see a hard-working employee. He saw someone who couldn't manage their time well. John's coworker, Lisa, was different. She did her job well, but also knew when to say no. She set clear boundaries and made time for her own goals outside of work. Guess who got the promotion? That's right, Lisa did. Her boss saw her as someone who could balance responsibilities and take care of herself. That's the kind of person they wanted in a leadership role. You can be kind and still be strong. You can help others and still chase your dreams. It's not one or the other. It's about finding the right balance. Here are some practical tips to help you find that balance. 1. Start small. You don't have to change everything overnight. Begin by saying no to small things. As you get more comfortable, you can tackle bigger issues. 2. Use the sleep on it technique. When someone asks you to do something, tell them you'll think about it and get back to them. This gives you time to consider if it's really something you want to do. 3. Prioritize your tasks. Make a list of what's important to you. When new requests come in, ask yourself if they align with your priorities. If they don't, it's okay to say no. 4. Practice positive self-talk. Instead of thinking, I'm being selfish if I say no, try thinking, I'm taking care of myself so I can be there for others in the long run. 5. Surround yourself with supportive people. Spend time with friends who respect your boundaries and encourage you to pursue your dreams. Remember, being too nice is a habit, and like any habit, it can be changed. It won't happen overnight, but with practice and patience, you can learn to be kind without sacrificing your own needs and dreams. So here's my challenge for you, Dream Builder. This week, I want you to say no to one thing that doesn't align with your goals or values. Just one thing. It might be small, like saying no to an extra task at work. Or it might be big, like saying no to a commitment that's been draining your energy for months. Whatever it is, say no, and then pay attention to how it feels. You might feel a little guilty at first, and that's okay, but I bet you'll also feel a sense of relief, a sense of freedom, because every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to your dreams. Keep a journal of how you feel after saying no. Write down any positive changes you notice. Did you have more time for yourself? Did you feel less stressed? Use these observations to motivate you to keep setting healthy boundaries. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of respect. And you are worthy of living a life that makes you truly happy. So stop being the nice person who everyone likes, but nobody respects. Start being the strong, kind person who knows their worth and isn't afraid to show it. Your dreams are waiting, Dream Builder. It's time to stop killing them with kindness and start bringing them to life with courage. Remember, true kindness starts with being kind to yourself. It's about treating yourself with the same compassion and respect you show to others. When you do this, you'll find that you have even more to give to the world. Not from a place of obligation, but from a place of genuine care and abundance. As you go through this week, I want you to keep this thought in mind. Every time you're tempted to say yes, when you really want to say no, ask yourself, am I being kind to myself right now? Let that question guide your decisions. You have the power to change your life, one no at a time. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is the feeling of growth. It's the feeling of your dreams coming back to life. So go out there, dream builder, be kind, be strong, and most importantly, be true to yourself. Your future self will thank you for it. Until next time, remember, your dreams are too important to be silenced by misplaced kindness. Speak up, stand tall, and let your true self shine. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see the amazing things you'll achieve when you start putting yourself first. Now go out there and make your dreams a reality. The world is waiting for the real you to emerge. You've got this, Dream Builder. Your time is now.